Thank you for listening to the Cal Park Bros podcast with your hosts, Terrence and Jason. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, or leave us a rating and a review. You can always send the show feedback or show topics at calparkbros@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail. Our voicemail is 405-877-2767. That's 405-877-BROS. Who knows? Your message could end up on a future episode of this podcast. But keep in mind, you got to keep up with the likes of Paul, man, because he is funny as fuck.
Who's Paul, Terrence?
Paul is the unsung champion of this podcast, my guy.
Yeah, folks, if you heard the kind of the intro to the last episode, Paul's a teacher, and he actually got his students in one of his classes involved in the intro, which he told me he had an idea about using his students, but he didn't tell me what it was. So I got a nice little laugh whenever he, sent us what he had, and of course it was going to get added, but it was pretty good. And according to Paul, we might have some new listeners and likes to our podcast now, so which is good because we're trying to get into that younger demographic. So to listen to the show, that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, relax, Kels.
By the way, that was almost a topic, by the way. But anyway, folks, yeah, so as always, thank you for listening and watching. Hopefully you enjoyed episode 21. Definitely had a couple of big topics to talk about. We always enjoy the shows where we have multiple huge topics because we know you guys want to hear that stuff. So I'm glad we could entertain you with our banter, as usual. But again, thank you for listening, watching. We always appreciate that. Make sure you're being good Cal Park Bros stalkers and Cal Park Bros nerds, listening to everything we say, watching everything we do, and being passionate about it. We love it. Keep it up. Make sure you're connecting with us on our email address, calparkbros@gmail.com. That's where you want to send all your questions, comments, concerns, feedback, topic ideas as well. Like Terrence mentioned, if you want to vocalize any of that, we have now the phone number where you can send us a voicemail to do that. Or you can go to our website, calparkbros.com, click on the message link, and you can do the same thing there as well. And like you said, use Paul as an example. You can make it entertaining, make it good, just might hear on the show. Or again, if you want to just provide us that information that we talked about, that's fine too. But again, you just might hear on the show. And wouldn't you love to hear your voice on the podcast? Like I said, though, you won't be a Cal Park Bro. That's just me and Terrence. But still, it'll be pretty cool to hear it. So, again, folks, keep up with all we do. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Watch all the segment videos on IGTV, YouTube. Thank you all for doing that. Keep up the good work. We appreciate it. And last but not least, you know what's coming. You know what it is. You better be staying there with me. But here it comes. When it comes to all things Cal Park Bros, make sure you like us, love us, share us, and follow us. Because if you like us, why wouldn't you?
Amen to that, Jason. This is Cal Park Bros signing off.
Peace out, y'all.